I like to make sure that our spaces are clean and organized because I notice my family thrives better and we follow the limit of under 50 toys in the house. When I was pregnant, I truly thought maybe I would be one of those moms. A little bit of Montessori, open-ended interest, Paw Patrol toys, a mix of it all. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace. I am a birth and postpartum doula, but I am most importantly a mother. And today we are going to rotate every single toy in my house. We take a Montessori, colorful, fun toy collection kind of vibe. Last time I changed these was on July 5th. It was the day before his birthday. I put all of his new fun toys out. And today it is August 4th when I'm filming this, so you'll probably see this next week, but it is perfect timing to get it done. I like to send my toddler out of the house for the day and make sure that I'm able to do this in an organized fashion, make sure everything gets rotated properly, clean everything as I go as well, and then make sure it gets all put back nicely for the next time. I go by when I notice my son is no longer playing or interacting with the toys as much, and so today I am switching out everything in the playroom behind me here, downstairs in our play space, and in his bedroom. I kind of want to declutter and scale it back. After his birthday last month, we got an abundance and we follow the limit of under 50 toys in the house. I don't really count exactly. When I was pregnant, I truly thought maybe I would be one of those moms kind of like the beige toys, the more on the chillax end. But as you see, I'm wearing bright red. My play couch is yellow. We have blue wedges, suns on the walls, and still a nice beige mat back there. I want my son to enjoy this environment. It's his play space. I will say I think it takes some time as a mom to get used to the toys. But if I keep it organized and in a good system, I am less overwhelmed. My partner is less overwhelmed and our house just feels more tidy. It keeps his interest because some toys go away and then they reappear a few months down the line, but I also leave out the toys that he is playing with right now. So there's certain ones like our Bluey car and his push cart that I know that he's playing with those every day still. They're a staple, and then when I notice that he stops playing with them is when I will rotate them. I have linked everything that I possibly can in the description for you as well. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what is your kid's favorite toy. I am always down to get more. I am always down to see what other parents are using, and hopefully you enjoy this and get inspired to start a system like this in your home as well. This shelf itself is from IKEA. It is super great, super handy. They do not sell that anymore, but we just have 4 basic inserts in here. I'm just gonna skim through them because some of them look like this and it's super overwhelming. So we kind of do the no fold system, but I still like to have structure, and I want to make sure everything that's in here still fits him. Like this is too small, which is sad because it's so cute. And that way it just makes everybody's lives a heck of a lot easier. Like see, that already looks so much better. So this is swimsuits, 2-piece jammies, and then some sweaters. These are all of his clothes, by the way. Like everything that's in here is everything that he has. I don't know if it's minimal. I feel like it is the perfect amount for what our family needs. But toddlers go through a lot of clothes, and a lot of these are from Superstore, H&M, Walmart, Old Navy, Bluey, like just random places that you collect kiddos' clothes over time. It doesn't have to be anything fancy like that. That just looks so much better. I know there's some shirts in here that are too small for him, so I need to pull those out. Most of the shirts that we get are just like basic shirts from Zara or H&M. This is a shirt. This is his golfing shirt. That makes him look like my father-in-law, so it's super cute. Does any other boy mom feel like the struggle to find pants is really there? Like he doesn't really want to wear jeans. He would prefer to wear sweats, but then the sweats are like, does he really want to wear sweats? Gotta find him joggers. I accidentally ordered him 3 pairs of the same pants from H&M, so we rock a lot of those. Again, so much better, so much better. So this big block, he doesn't really play with this right now. So I'm gonna put this away and just leave this corner empty, to be honest. I feel like this room needs a scale down. Curtis bought too big of a mattress. This is a queen mattress, and it really does overwhelm the room. I feel like a little bit. That's just my opinion. but this is a Cocoa Village bed frame, and so I don't really want to sell this. I'd rather just keep it like it is, but in return, some things need to go in here. It feels very bulky, for lack of a better term. It's so tricky because he needs an air conditioner in here. It gets super hot, so this has to stay where it is, but maybe the tent will go. I'll put that somewhere and he can just have like an open corner of toys. He doesn't really play with the stuff that's in there right now either. So even more proof, a toy rotation was needed in here. It needs a little bit of a cleanup. It feels very overwhelming, and I just want to simplify it for him because simple house, simple mind, simple lives. Tent debacle is really getting me. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I think that he'll like the space in here, but I'm not gonna put a mat in here. I'm just gonna throw a couple books, no electric toys in his room, because if he plays with them at nighttime, I don't want them to be stimulating, and then just have it be empty. I took the blankets off of his bed. He only needs one. I'm gonna put the other pillows and all the stuffies away. They're overwhelming. He's overwhelmed by them. I'm overwhelmed by them. It's time for them to take a break. So every time I do this, I do kind of have to reorganize his closet, and I need some more bins to organize as well, because there's a bunch of too small clothes here. We keep our diapers and wipes up here, sleep sacks, anything like big is on this side here, and the rest is just boxes of toys and clothing. I like to keep this as organized as I possibly can. You want to keep it organized to make it easy for your mind, and so that when you're doing these rotations, it doesn't feel overwhelming for you. You have to practice to get here. Use Ziploc bags for all the little parts, put everything together, do a book box, a car box, a truck box, everything in between, and that way when you go to do the switches, you know where stuff is, so it just makes it easier. So now onto the books. I'll link this shelf down below, but I'm gonna pull out any of the books that he hasn't been reading recently, ones that he maybe isn't enjoying anymore, and then I will restock it with some other ones that we have in our containers. Alright, so moving on to this white shelf here. This is the Kallax shelf from IKEA. I'm sure you've seen this all over Pinterest, but we do the rotation on here as well. We have 4 drawers on the bottom that honestly don't have anything in them because they don't need to have anything in them. But I'm noticing that he isn't playing with a lot of the toys that are on the shelves right now, which means that it is time for us to switch. So I brought this white basket. Anything that he doesn't use, I'm gonna put into here, and then I can just put it in his room and organize it later, create space for that new stuff. This one is super cute. It goes like that. Little babies love this toy, but we are playing with it right now, so we're gonna switch it up. I'm very excited to put these away because there's some toys that I love cleaning up, and then there's other toys that I don't like cleaning up, and this is one where I have a really big love-hate relationship with it. So he hasn't really touched this much either recently, so I basically feel like I'm emptying the shelf completely out. This is another one of the electric toys that we have. This is a VTech one. We have this one, and then there's a puzzle back here. Again, excited to put this away because this is what I hear at 5 in the morning. See you! This is our pickle triangle. This is from Farmer Daughter Workshop here in Edmonton, and we love it, but I think I'm gonna put it away. I don't know. Should we put away the pickler triangle? I feel like he doesn't use it. Like, I'd rather make him a fort.
We can put away the pickle triangle for a couple weeks.
Yeah, switch it up. It's been out forever, but we'll leave those magnets out because they're trucks and he loves this. So now I gotta take this apart. He'll be sad to see this go, but I think we need some free running space in here, and I want to set up his truck mat. This mat is so adorable. This is from GATHRE. I will link it down below, but it can be used for an outside play mat and an inside wall art, so we like it. On the top of the dresser, we just have pictures, a Wi-Fi booster, an Alexa, and then the light projector, which will also be linked down below. It makes it so sweet. I got these suns on the wall from a local business on sale, put them up myself, dreading the day I have to take them down, and now I'm gonna figure out what can I do with this? I want to make it into like a fort, but still have the ramps so he can run and jump off of it. This is the Joey play couch. It's a Canadian brand, and we got him the wedges for his birthday. So time to get creative. So now moving on to downstairs, I'm going to use this handy dandy shopping cart that I accidentally took home one day, and I'm going to bring all the toys that he isn't playing with upstairs, and then the ones from upstairs that I'm going to pull out, I'll bring this down here for them as well and sort them out. So to start with putting away things, this one, super cute idea, but 30,000 parts as well. And so there's little fruits that you can stick through on the side, but he doesn't totally get that yet. So I'm gonna switch this guy out. We're gonna keep our musical instruments down here. This is the Melissa and Doug set, but there's little things like plastic balls and just random toys that have collected in here that should go back to their homes. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with books as well. He got a bunch for his birthday, so I'm gonna pull the ones out of here that he's not reading right now and put some new ones in to switch it up. He loves this. These books are truly one of my favorites, so this is gonna stay. This is such a cute little book, and it's an astrology book. So in Rhodes' room, he has that play tent, and the reason I love it was because in this book it says, like a crab, you can put up a shell when in doubt and crave alone time in a special hideout. So that special hideout, tent in his room. This is from the last Love Every play box. We're gonna put this away as well because he's just not playing with it that much anymore. Any toys that are like these and have a million little parts, just save yourself the time, put them into a Ziploc so that they stay together, and that way you won't lose them either. He got a train set from my mom for Christmas, but again, he's not really playing with it because you have to keep everything in line, and he doesn't understand that just yet. So this is gonna get put away for a little while until he's able to recognize. This is something that he's playing with every day right now. It's a Fisher-Price car set, and they run down here, so this is gonna stay out because he loves this thing. Now onto this little table here. This is from IKEA. We have blocks on one side and we have crayons and art stuff on the other side, but it's just gotten kerfuffled together. So I'm gonna unpack it all. I'm gonna put away a few things as well. I feel like there's just a bunch of stuff in here that isn't supposed to be in here. This is the Bluey car. He loves this thing, so this will continue to stay out because this keeps him busy forever. It's one of his favorites. If it isn't with its sisters or brothers, it needs to get put away with its cousins, if that makes sense. So already that just looks so much better having the lids back on them, but then I'm going to put some crayons and stuff in that one art side. The blocks will stay the same, and this looks nice and empty now. So we're gonna refill it with only 1 to 3 things, some books, and all those little cars that belong to that set are in my car, so I have to bring them inside. I also have a client getting induced right now. What's new? I feel like every video so far I've had a client getting induced. That's just birth work for you. So now it's time to actually get into rotating all the toys. I have brought everything that we are done playing with for this season upstairs. I have cleaned all the shelves so that everything is ready for me to put new toys out. I have gathered the books. So now it's time to put all of this away, fit it into the closet. But I think first actually I might pull everything new that I want out, and then that way when I go to put everything away it's just much smoother. So let's go. This is books and puzzles. Let's see what books we want to bring out this month. A little mom hack for you is when your kids have their birthdays, instead of asking for cards, ask for books and get people to write happy birthday with their names in the books. And that way not only do you build your library, but it's just super sweet. Every time you read the book, you'll be like, this is from Auntie Raylyn, or this is from Auntie Kalla and Jord. It's just such a little sweet gift for them. First toy I already know that I'm going to search for is the ball drop from Love Every. We've gotten a few of their boxes. We've skipped a few of their boxes. I kind of look at the boxes and see what interests me in them. The last box that we got was one with the sink. Totally worth it. The box we were supposed to get the next time didn't look that worth it. So there's sometimes where you can just gather things by looking at those boxes, but if you just go online, search up, 2-year-old play resources, I will link all the toys we have down below because I get them for cheap and easy, secondhand, Facebook Marketplace, y'all. I think the ball drop's gonna keep him busy though. This one I'm putting in a Ziploc bag as well. This has magnets on it, not smaller parts, but I'm always just worried, so I want to keep it contained. These Costco bins are 4 for 25 bucks. They're all right. I like them because they're clear and you can see everything, which is convenient, but the handles are mediocre at best, especially because these are heavy. So I get Curtis to do a lot of them. Now we're gonna get into our next book box. This is more cardboard books, so I want to see what's in here, see if there's anything cute. This is Kiss by Kiss by Richard Van Camp. We went and saw him live and he drew this for Rhodes, so I know that he loves this one because every time you read it you give him a kiss and then you just kind of smother him with kisses. Trucks and Diggers, he'll like this. I'm gonna bring out My Mom is the Best, My Dad is the Best, the bluey ones, because he likes these. Dada by Jimmy Fallon, this one's always a hit. Lick. This is another one of those cute movable ones with different textures. From afar, you know, looking at this room, it's already gotten a little bit chaotic, but that's why you try and put everything in stacks. All the stuff up here has to get put back into the bins, and all the stuff right here is stuff. It goes a mix, but most of the stuff is coming out. So let's go put these new books out. We're gonna bring this puzzle sorter back out. We're gonna bring this back out as well. Instead of the blocks, it's just like a little, this is cracking. So now going into the shelf here, it's a little bit more busy as you can see. So this is where I keep majority of our toys that he doesn't see, and he can't open these closet doors by himself, which is really nice. So I'm gonna start pulling stuff out from here. This is that car dropper, but I think I only found one purple car. Well, that might be a problem. I'll put it out, see where it gets me. This is that ball dropper from Love Every. Gonna bring this out. Extra cars. I might open this for him. Got it for his birthday and he loves trucks and dogs. Yeah, obviously that's like another version of the bluey car. So maybe we'll try this too. These are rubber blocks from HomeSense I got on sale last year. I might bring these out and put them in the basket in the playroom. He loves to do towers and knock them over right now. It depends on how it looks. You gotta see. If it's overwhelming, I'll pull some stuff out. If it looks great, I'll keep it out and leave it. And then over the next few days, I'll watch too. What is he playing with? Is he looking for an old toy that I need to bring it back out, or is he loving the new stuff? And we're done with this. Got our basket, now we unpack. Leave the toys a little bit messed up. I find that this causes them to problem solve, because if it's here and it's all put together, he's not going to do anything. But if he realizes, oh, none of these are in place, he's going to play with it and move it around. Maybe the ball drop comes downstairs and the Paw Patrol truck stays up here. That's super cute. Again, colorful kids' toys aren't your enemy. They get gifts for their birthday, rotate them through the year. If he doesn't love it, I'll give it to my best friend's daughter, because I know she'll love this. I'm gonna put some blocks in here, and then I might just leave this bottom cubby empty, to be honest, because this is quite a few toys for him to play with. I still need to find the cars that go in this as well, and I think over time maybe I'll find something to put in there, but for now it's fine to be empty. So now all the downstairs toys are switched, all the upstairs toys are switched, all the books are switched. I am going to switch the bath toys, and then I'm pretty much done from there. I need to do some little cleaning throughout every room, just of things that have been moved or shifted or need to get tossed. It took me about 2 hours to do all of that while filming. So realistically, if it's just me here, kiddo's gone, then it takes me an hour. But it's nice to do this so that when he gets home, all new toys, super simple, everything's cleaned up, which just makes my life easier too. All right, now it's time to rotate the bathroom toys. And you may think, why rotate the bathroom toys? Well, one, bathroom toys need to be washed. They get gross, they get grimy, you want to keep them clean, but also it's another toy. It's another way to stimulate their interests and help them learn. So this month we had letters in the bathtub, and now I'm going to switch to little plastic animals in the bathtub. Think about how cool it was to come home and you have all new toys. Everything is different down to your bath toys. It's in the details. So let's switch these out. I have now just realized I threw away the animals because they had holes in them and they stunk. So these bath toys are just gonna get cleaned, and then I'm only going to put half back. I'll just put back the animals and a few of the boats and the bucket, and that's all he needs. And just like that, Rhodes' room is done. So here's a tour. Our playroom is also now finished, so here's an updated tour. I saw another content creator post this week that you need to look at everything from your children's eye level. that will make you see how interesting it is. And this playroom has so much color, so many different options that I know he is going to love it. All right, we are done. It has taken me about 2.5 hours. I have picked up everything. Everything is cleaned. Everything is back in place. The toys he's going to be enjoying for this next summer month are all right here and set out for him. And now I get to spend the rest of my day enjoying it by myself, aka what's new. Send me a link to your kiddo's favorite toy because I definitely want to check it out, and I will catch you in the next one.